A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
20 TX.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Trying again following the sack. Got his target. It's Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. 2 now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready.
A-Chain running to the right. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Working quickly here.
Hey, 21
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. They'll take this across, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Middle.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Allen now on first down. He's on the move. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Down the run right, throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Tagovailoa on first down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Cole Bishop. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Get set. Step.
A-chain on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
21G. Ready, set.
Second down carry for A-Chan. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their early lead to 13. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
5 wide.
It's Allen out of the pistol. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So we're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Allen on 3rd down. Connection made to Shakir. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ready. Hey, turbo wide, out!
Here's Achane running right. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Hey, come up, Juke! Come out!
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
He's right, no!
2nd and 1. Tremble with the grab. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Achane again on 2nd. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He's going to keep this one. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Ready.
chance. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Tua off the play fake. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
All right.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion.
On 52. Alert! We go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen chased out to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Five wide. Half 85. What's that?
Now Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Allen gonna throw again. And they pick him off again. Has room down the left sideline. And the Dolphins have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that.
And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Allen setting up to throw. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
All right, come on.
Man in motion here. He'll throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins piling it on going into halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert, alert, alert! What is that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Alert! Go!
From the 38. Cook calls it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bills.
Half 10. Half 85. Half 85. 56. 56. Alert. 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 Off 52. Alert. That's it.
First and 10. Here's Allen. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Hey, tight. Alert. That's it.
Another try following the sack. And they pick him off again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They send a man in motion. Tagovailoa on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready.
Now Achane. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Benford up to make that stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
All right, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Forced out to his right. On target to Waddle.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ready, shot. Solo left, Zion. G, 21G.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
All right, fellas, listen up.
It's now second and 19.
Trying again following the sack. Has it down close. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives them first and goal. QB sneak coming. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
Ready. 20 TX.
He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins running them out of the building. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Half 85.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Monday. 5 wide. Half. Regular. Stop. What's that?
First down throw for Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Regular. Out. Middle. Out. What's that?
Allen on third down. He's trying to go deep again. And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Now a handoff to A-Chain. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
All right, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd and 15.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Launches one deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
Getting right back to it after that interception. Complete to Shakir. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Middle.
Brings up 2nd and yard.
Tight.
At the 39-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion right.
What's that?
2nd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Allen now on first down. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Alert! Attack!
Allen gonna throw again. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. To the air again, Allen. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Tremble with the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, go set.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Dolphins throw it 6 more on the blowout. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, hold. Half 10. You go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Coleman with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
52.
First down.
Hey, hold. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
What's that?
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
5 wide. What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Again, Allen to the air. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Devon Holland comes up with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Hey! Ready. Whoa!
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
On first down, Allen. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Alert! Alert!
Back to the air, Allen. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take